sense of power. It just transported you.
And that is the point of creativity.
It's something that is made to be shared.
I am nothing if not optimistic.
There's nothing like a happy end.
Take your seat with original performances on BBC4 and iPlayer.
I'm Laura Trevelyan in Washington, and this is BBC World News America. There's been no let-up in Russia's relentless bombardment of Ukrainian cities. One person was killed in a strike on a block of flats in Kyiv as Russian artillery targets the outskirts of the capital. Many were rescued.
This is the nightmare for the city. More attacks like this, and of course, they're vulnerable to missile strikes. But Kyiv is big and it's sprawling, and the defenders have many advantages, which they're using.
Devastating scenes in the besieged city of Mariupol, where over 2,000 civilians have now died. Those still trapped are without food, water and heat. An anti-war protester interrupts primetime news on Russian state TV, denouncing the war in Ukraine. US officials claim Russia has asked China for military and economic help. The Kremlin denies it, and Beijing calls it fake news.
I'm Yalda Hakim on the ground in Lviv, 19 days into this conflict, and there are growing concerns the war could reach this city, which has been a refuge for thousands of those fleeing civilians.
Welcome to World News America on PBS, the UK and around the globe. Russia is shelling Ukrainian cities relentlessly as Russian forces close in on the capital Kyiv. Yet one of Vladimir Putin's closest allies said progress had been slower than expected. Negotiators from Russia and Ukraine met for another round of talks. They'll resume on Tuesday. A Russian airstrike on a block of flats in the north of Kyiv killed one person and injured at least 12. The shelling in some Ukrainian towns is so intense the dead are being buried in mass graves. Other bodies are being left on the streets. My colleague Yalda Hakim is in Lviv in western Ukraine near the Polish border. And Yalda, 19 days into this war, it seems like there are scenes of devastation.